Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful, amazing Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today, Pisces. Hopefully you all are having a great day today, but then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. Let's get into your reading. Let's get into your reading. Get into your reading. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Pisces as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality and where they need to take action. This is a general reading. Oh my gosh, look at all these cards that flew out. We're going to talk about them. Yes. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. But I'm talking to my Pisces who are empaths, people who, the Pisces that are very artistic, emotional in a good way, selfless, who are also natural healers, that are compassionate. Yes, intuitive, gentle, wise, in a lot of cases, very musical. I'm talking to you, Pisces. I'm talking to you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what these cards have to tell us. Let's see. Okay, so remember we said some cards that had already popped out. Wow, look at these cards. So, let me lay these cards out. Oops. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. By the way, your most likable trait is your compassion. Yes, people love compassionate Pisces. We have the Ace of Cups. We also have the Empress card. Right. I'll put this right here. We also have the High Priestess card. We also have the Queen of Cups. Yes, indeed. We also have the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor, Pisces, which is nice. Very, very nice. Remember, we have 4 planets that's retrograde right now, right? And we also have, which is one of yours, which is Jupiter. And then we also have the Ace of Wands, right? So really, well, you have 2 ruling planets that's retrograde. Neptune is retrograde and also Jupiter is retrograde. So this is really, in a nutshell, telling you, Pisces, go follow your dreams. Things are going to work out in your behalf. Wheel of Fortune, right? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. I'm trying to make some room here. All right, let's talk about this. Let me shift some things around. Shift them around. So yes, here we go. Now listen, Pisces. Very, very, very compassionate signs, right? You all are. You got 2 fishes swimming, tied together, swimming in opposite direction, which is great, right? Yes. A lot of you all are old souls, right? And you all are very, very much in touch with your past lives, right? So you all are able to actually relate to everybody, especially you're going for the underdog. And a lot of people take advantage of that in you, Pisces, because you're very magnetic. You're very emotional in a good way. You're empaths. You're picking up on everybody's energy. And that can cause a great deal of heartbreak, especially in the wrong hands. It can cause a great deal of heartache. And so a lot of you all have had to go all the way back to your childhood. And in some cases, your past life to find out, to really get to the heart of the matter of where the heartbreak originated from. For some of you all, the heartbreak originated in being in completely emotionless families or surrounded by people who show no emotions whatsoever, like with people who were zombified, right? When you needed that emotion, you needed that emotional stability from parents or family members or people who act like they cared even a little bit, but they didn't have it to give, so they couldn't give it to you, right? I'm picking up that, I'm picking up that somebody was molested. That's what I'm picking up here when I look at this, like going all the way back. I'm picking up that somebody was molested and people in your family kind of wanted to sweep it under the rug like it never even really happened. Knowing that it happened, they made it seem like it didn't happen and try to convince you otherwise. There was some kind of abuse that caused you to have this emotional like heartbreak, like almost like felt like it just broke you, right? But when you cried out to your ancestors, they were like, no, we're going to make sure we cover you. We're going to make sure we cover you. So it may not have even just been, sexual abuse. It could have been emotional abuse on top of that, gaslighting, all kinds of stuff to try to make you seem like certain things never, ever happened to you. If it wasn't a sexual abuse case, because that's what I'm picking up on, it could have been some other form of abuse where people made you feel like it didn't really happen. The gaslighting, right? But I can tell you this. As crazy as it seems, Pisces, you had to go through a lot of things so that you could actually give birth to this beautiful gift of being able to fully connect and understand people at a much, much deeper level, right? And so when you cried out, help came. Help came in the form of Most High God, your spirit guides, your ancestors came to your rescue. They all came to your rescue, right? And so, like I said, you're a person who is deeply compassionate. You're a person who loves very, very deeply, very compassionate. You don't mind praying for people. You don't mind meditating on people's behalf. You don't mind sitting with them and just holding space for people, right? It was almost like, when I look at this, the energy I'm getting from this, Pisces, it's like for all the emotionless people around, it was like you were the only one that was capable of being able to be gifted with that level of empathy and emotion where you could actually heal all the people around you. But it wasn't just the family that you were able to heal. You were able to go back in your past life and actually heal people, like heal them at their heart level, at the core, right, of who they are. And matter of fact, because you're the chakra that's most connected or resonates with Pisces or water signs is your sacral chakra. That's what you're most passionate about, is really healing people, right? Really, really healing. This is what I'm saying. For a lot of you all, you got to know that the wheel of fortune is in your favor, and you had to go through all those horrific situations where you were surrounded by zombies, because really that's what they were. They had no emotion whatsoever, almost like you never said anything, like you never shed a tear, like you never cried, almost like they just couldn't, something in it, like an emotional chip was missing, like they couldn't even, it wouldn't even register in their spirit that you were hurting that deeply. That kind of energy. But it also served to help you, Pisces, to be this person who can connect with people all over the world. So a lot of you may have YouTube channels. A lot of you all may have, some of you all may have practices. Some of you all may have your doctorate degree in some level of psychology, where you're actually helping people, all over the world. And this is anybody who has Pisces anywhere in your chart, not just your sun sign, but anywhere in your chart, where you're able to just really connect with people on an emotional level and actually absorb. You're able to hold space without being a dumping ground, if that makes sense to you, Pisces, where you're holding space, but you're not, you know exactly how to get that energy off of you. You're holding space for a certain period of time, but you're not going to bed with that space, that energy. You're not taking that energy out into the world and dumping it on someone else, right? Yeah. Healers. Listen, I see some people some people who have done you wrong in the past, Pisces, people who were emotionless in the past, didn't even realize that your healing actually saved their lives, literally brought them back to life, right? Some of those people have really been thinking about you, have really been wanting to come back into your energy space. But the level where you are right now is not a level of, you're still compassionate, you're still empathetic, but it's not even hatred. It's not even, you're in a different level where you're like, it is what it is, Now I understand why I had to go through those things, but can that person come back into my space? No, because I got to go back and protect myself at this level where I won't be triggered by it. Yeah. So, like I said, you're a person who feels very deeply, and I'm reading the cards here. You literally had to sail away from some chaos and confusion. So a lot of you all have left core family members who really abandoned you when you really needed them the most, just to save yourself, but ultimately to save them too. Like go back to a past life to save them. Yeah, so you sailed away from, then this is how you took your power back, and you were quite victorious at doing it. So you may have some family members or people who should have been there for you when you were a child who say, well, how come so-and-so doesn't come around anymore?